Hi, this is Colleen McGee from the U.S. Army Garrison Fort Riley Public Affairs Office, welcoming you to another episode of Fort Riley, the podcast. And today, since the release date of our podcast happens to be the first day of the Army Emergency Relief Campaign, well, we're going to talk about Army Emergency Relief.
My name is Julia Boggs. I am the Financial Readiness Program Manager, and I also manage AER up at ACS. I'm here to talk about the annual Army Emergency Relief Campaign.
Great. And when does that start?
That starts on March 1st and it runs through May 15th. Army Emergency Relief, also known as AER, is a resource for active duty retirees, their families, and survivors to be able to utilize in a risk management capacity. So they can come in and get loans for car repairs. They can get medical equipment, initial rent and deposit, help with PCSing, emergency leave. That's a big one because we do a 50-50 grant option on that one. There's 30 plus categories that we can assist with, but we also have a category where we can create something for you. It's called an exception to category that a lot of people don't know about. Now that one is few and far between. It's very rare, but we do have the opportunity to send that up for approval, and I've seen some good help come from that.
And I understand that a lot of the help now is not going all the way up through high chains of command for approval, that there is some local approval available for a soldier that might find themselves in a situation where they need a little cash to get through.
Oh, absolutely. So we have a program that's called Direct Access, and you can literally just walk into our office, grab an application, have a conversation with one of the counselors that stays in our office. And as long as it doesn't go over a certain amount, which sometimes changes, so I'm not going to give you an amount, as long as it doesn't go over that certain amount, then that can be approved right there in the office. If it goes above that, then we do ask for additional eyes on it, but yes, we have that option.
Army Emergency Relief, where does the funds come from?
Those are 100% donation, okay? Mostly from private organizations. A lot of people don't know that, but we have this campaign so that we focus more on the active duty, get the awareness out there, education, and also give them an opportunity to help their fellow soldier.
So soldiers helping soldiers.
Absolutely.
Where can they go to get more information about Army Emergency Relief?
Army Emergency Relief has a website. However, Fort Riley right now is not plugged in for the application to go digitally to us, so we ask everybody to come in. There's all kinds of education out there as far as briefs. You can come in and talk to a financial counselor. You can call us over at ACS. There's all kinds of different ways to get information.
So if they want to reach you at ACS, what is the phone number?
It is 785-239-9435. Army Emergency Relief, right, known as AER, they change their programs all the time. For example, this year they've put out assistance with scholarship help. So FAFSA is having, which is where you get your loans for colleges and everything, right? They've got a delay in some sort of funding. So AER has gone through and determined that this is something we need to be able to help our soldiers with, our dependents with. So they can come in and they can help with that. So we've got information in the office pertaining to the scholarships. They're always looking at the programs and trying to see what the need is on different installations. So the soldiers, this gives them an opportunity to give them a voice, to be able to talk about it and learn a little bit more and give us some feedback on how to design these programs and how to give them the aid they need.
So if you have a need and you're not sure if it fits, the best thing to do is to come see you.
Come see me, or just a 10-second phone call. Is this something we can do? Is this something you can help me with? Do you have resources? Because not only do we have resources there in the office that we can help you with, we're connected to a lot of other people. If you don't fit into one of our categories, we can always give you a warm handoff to another organization who can help. And we partner closely with Red Cross. So they are a big partner when it comes to, holidays. You would call into them to be able to help and get assistance if it's an emergency or privation. But other organizations certainly help us as well.
And tell me what the interest rate is on those AER loans.
Oh my goodness, it's 0%. 0%. You can't get that anywhere else. And the approval rate for our loans, less than 1%. So AER really goes above and beyond to try and make sure that we're able to give everybody assistance. We want to be able to help people. We just need the people to come in and talk to us.
So you're saying less than 1% are denied?
Less than 1% are denied. It's an amazing statistic. You won't find that in another loan department.
Thank you for listening, and remember, if you find yourself in a little bit of a tight spot, call 785-239-9435 and ask for Army Emergency Relief. Thank you for listening to Fort Riley, the podcast.